welcome back to my channel. So we're going with the aluminum, and what I've decided to do is I'm going to build a frame insulation, aluminum on the bottom, and 1.5 inch thick with this 1.5 inch insulation in between the frame on each point. I'm going to put the Harbor Freight, since the Harbor Freight trailer has all the holes, what I'm going to do down each side and down the center, I'm doing 3 carriage bolts, which are going to go through the 1/2 inch plywood and the 1.5 inch. So you're going to have 1/2 inch plywood, 1.5 inch 2x2 frame, 1/8 inch and aluminum, and all that's going to be held with 3 carriage bolts down each side. And then I have a lot of other holes, and I'm going to put in these bolts to make sure this stays good going down the road, never comes off. What I'm going to do right now is build the frame. So let's do that. I've decided not to weld and leave in the bolt folding trailer. I'm just going to niche out around it. But as you can, I'll show you here real quick what it looks like, and then we'll get the frame built. Okay, as you can see, I got my 3 lag bolts drilled through on this first piece and routed out the bottom where the bolts were. Now we're going to do the other side. I'm going to have 3 lag bolts. I'm taking out the end bolts and the front and the back, and then putting one in the center. And then I'm going to do the 3 lag bolts here plus the bolts that go up from the bottom into the trailer. So I'm going to mark those, get that piece done, because like, and done. So both sides are routed, got the carriage bolts down the sides. Now I'm going to do my cross beam, and before I attach everything, I'm going to make sure it's all square. So what we're going to do next is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cross members, and we'll get those all attached. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me get those all cut, and we'll start with this end. Ready? Okay, so they're all cut, but I'm noticing I got a gap underneath each one, so I'm going to rip a piece and glue it to each of the middle ones before attaching them all together. It's all squared up, perfect. But I do need to make these a little bit bigger, so I'm going to rip that wood right now and attach them and then put it back. So just like miracle of YouTube, and it happens just like okay. I ripped the 5 pieces. Now I'm going to glue them on, and we can attach the frame. There we go. screwed in. We're using these screws to show you. the pre-drill. We're using the Tidal Bond Ultimate Wood Glue. I don't get anything from them, but if they want to send me some, they can. But this is a waterproof interior exterior glue that I'm using. What I'm going to do is glue and screw in the four corners, make sure it's square before I zip everything tight. Then we're going to put the insulation in. Then we're going to put the 1/2 inch plywood on top. Screw that in, and then we're going to put all our carriage bolts and tighten them down on the plywood. Then the floor will be complete. I decided I didn't need to put the 1/8 inch plywood on the bottom because of the aluminum. It just seemed like an overkill, so I'm going to use that piece on probably some of my cabinetry, backboards and stuff, so I don't have to waste any of the 1/2 inch, save on space and room. So I'm going to get these glued in and screwed in. You don't have to watch me do the boring part, but to get the square, we're going to measure diagonally and diagonally, and we should get the same corner to corner measurement to make sure it's square. So here we go. Alright. Due to the carriage bolt, we're going to have to hug this outer side. Don't want to go all the way. Frame's all built, all screwed together, glued, carriage bolts are all lined up. Now I'm cutting the insulation, filling in each hole. And I'll get this piece finished cut. A little bit tight. That's okay. Maybe that one wrong. Doesn't matter as we get them, as long as they all get filled and put in. So tight. help keep the underside nice and warm on a cold night. Sometimes if you don't cut deep enough, just go through it one more time and it makes it easy to snap. If it's a little heavy in there, it's okay because it'll stuff it in. Makes it hold in better. There the bolts are all drilled for the plywood. We're going to go through the whole subfloor, and you're not going to see them inside anyway because there's going to be a mattress in there, ice chests, and different things in the back here in the galley. So not worried about that. Last one. Let me see. 7/8. So we're gonna go up here. Right here. Up there, because I got a little rip in this paper. Actually, up there, let's do it from that side. I'll cut off. 45 here. 45 here. When we do the insulation on the roof, might be able to use some of these pieces, so like around the fan and stuff. So I'm going to hold on to them, all the pieces. Tried to go a little big with them, but I think when I broke it, some of this. Not much, just enough to give me something to clean up later. And like that, the insulation's in. Now, what I'll do next is going to lay the plywood on top, drill out all the carriage bolts, all of them. Then I'm going to bolt down the whole trailer with the carriage bolt. I'm going to glue the entire plywood on the entire thing and screw it down around the edges, at least a few screws. I'm not worried about the inside because the inside's gonna have the mattress on it, but that's where we're at now. So on to the next step. Boom. Plywood's on, it lines up perfectly. So it just needs to be drilled for the carriage bolts. Also going to glue and staple the whole thing on, but for now this is what I'm going to put on the top. I do want to show you the grain in this wood, which is so beautiful. Because I don't think you can really see it without looking at it. It's just gorgeous grain. And once I put some urethane on there, this stuff is just going to pop. This will be the subfloor in there. So that being said, there we go. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'm going to stop the video here. Continue this tomorrow. Subfloor is pretty much done. Just drill out the 9 carriage bolts. I'm still going to add a few extra bolts underneath. Extra reassurance. I'm also going to glue and I'm going to drill these holes. So next time you'll see this, it'll just have the 9 carriage bolts all in. They'll be bolted down. It'll be glued and stapled. And we'll start on the walls. There's nothing really to show you on that part. So, you know, just drilling 9 holes out, lining them up, putting the carriage bolts in, tighten them in. You're not going to see that underneath. It's a little tricky with the C-clamp. And I am using the thread, the vinyl lock nuts. Putting some Loctite on there too, so this will be finished. I want to make sure I get all these holes drilled perfect so the carriage bolt sits in there tight, nice and flush. They're only going to be right in the along the walls. There's going to end up being a piece of trim I'm going to put on the side, so when I attach the walls, I got extra to support there. So really, the middle carriage bolt might be the only one you see, and I don't think so once we put the mattress. And I personally could put some boxes underneath the mattress, but I got a bad back and I want a good mattress I'm going to put in mine, nice firm one, and I'm not going to be flipping it back and forth to try and get something out from underneath. You know, it's going to be for going camping for a week. You know, we can keep bags of clothes in the car if we need it and stuff like that. Not going to be any, you know, extra set of sheets we can bring along. You know, there's going to be cupboards inside. There's not a lot of stuff that you really need to bring on that kind of trip. You know, the kitchen's going to have a lot of storage in it. The galley area, which is going to have, you know, cooler, which I got to go pick up. So can't really build the galley area. You know, once I get the walls cut, and we get the galley built, and then probably some shelving up in the front end. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a cupboard up there, but I might. But for now, please remember to like and subscribe and share this video with anybody you can. So have a good night.